Hello and welcome. My name's Suzanne Campbell. I'm the CEO of the Australian Information Industry Association, and today we're continuing in our series of videos meeting with AIIA members to talk about what matters to them and to have them share their insights on current themes and priorities with us. Today I'm joined by Greg Boorer. He's the Managing Director of Canberra Data Centres. Hello Greg, welcome.
Thank you, Suzanne. Lovely to be here.
Greg, tell us about your business.
Yeah, Canberra Data Centres is 8 years old, and in 8 years we've grown to be one of the largest owners and operators of data centres in Australia. Our data centres are highly valued by government and people in highly regulated industries because of the high availability demands of their systems, but also the incredible high security that they also require.
In respect of government, do you also have corporate clients?
Many. In fact, the largest growth area is in the cloud service providers, the managed service providers that are actually providing services to government. Government is the largest consumer of ICT products and services in the Southern Hemisphere, so it's logical that many of the organisations that wish to service government would set up as close as possible to them, and if it's in the same secure facility, there's significant benefits and value for them, and performance and cost improvements as well.
Greg, as we think about your business, you're very familiar with the AIIA, and you know that our priorities are around creating a prosperous economy for Australia, a sustainable, globally competitive economy underpinned by all things digital. How does your business fit into that mental model that is the AIIA's?
In many different ways. So if you look at the digitalisation and the consumerisation of government services and services in general, and how services are delivered now, but more excitingly into the future, we're very, very closely aligned because all those services are delivered and clouds live in data centres, and so we are uniquely positioned for the next step in the digital transformation, not only of government but also of the economy, full stop. The AIIA agenda is a good one in terms of encouragement and being a thought leader in that space, and so I am very, very close to the subject matter on a day-to-day basis, which actually feeds nicely into my personal involvement in the AIIA as well.
And you know that our policy priorities this year are 5, the first being skills, the second innovation, the third government's own use of all things digital, the fourth is about privacy and security, and the fifth, the Internet of Things. Which of those 5 policy priority areas are most important to your business?
All of those things that you just mentioned all come together uniquely inside our industry in data centres, because innovation particularly, but also the digitalisation of government is probably the 2 most important. Innovation because you need an incredibly capable platform upon which to innovate, and in facilities like ours that provide that platform for not only government but also for third parties wishing to provide services to government or services to the citizen directly off the back of the data that the government sits on or owns.
And Greg, in this incredibly dynamic environment, how are you positioned in relation to the skills that you need to be running your data centres, to be innovating the services that you deliver in those data centres?
We're very well positioned because through the AIIA and lots of networks and connections that we've established, we're actually hiring people directly out of university, and I'm a big fan of the statement that culture eats strategy. So we get people that have the right cultural fit with the right basic background, and then we invest in them, young people that are keen and motivated to make a mark and contribute to our business. So the AIIA has been fantastic in that regard, providing introductions to different networks and through different access to different programs that have actually subsidised some of the initial engagement of young people directly out of university.
Thank you very much, Greg, and thank you for your time today.
No, my pleasure. Lovely to be here.